Hello guys, in this video we are starting a very important concept which is also called as coefficient of coupling. Now coefficient of coupling is a constant, it is a unitless dimensionless constant which determines the quality of magnetic coupling between any two coils, and we all know that magnetic coupling means the amount of flux which is linked with each other. Greater the linked flux and greater would be the magnetic coupling. So a coefficient of coupling is a constant which is used to determine the extent of magnetic coupling between any two coils. So we are deriving an expression which relates the mutual induction coefficient with coefficient of coupling and self-induction coefficients of any two coils. So first of all, let us consider that there are two coils. Let's suppose the one coil, first one is this phi 1, this is coil number 1, and the other coil is this is coil number 2. So the flux of 1 due to 2, there is a very important difference between the total flux and the shared flux. That shared flux is due to the neighboring coil, but total flux is due to the self induction and due to the mutual induction. So the term phi 12 is the flux of 1 due to 2, and similarly phi 21 is the flux of 2 due to 1. So this flux of 1 due to 2 can be written as M12 into I2, because it would depend on the current which is flowing in coil 2, and the flux of 2 due to 1 will be equal to M21 into I1, as it would depend on the current which is flowing in coil 1. Now the total flux of coil 1 will be equal to L1 into I1. We all know that, and the total flux here in coil 2 will be equal to L2 into I2. Now we already know that M12 is equal to M21, and let's suppose it is equal to M. So we are using that, and also the fraction this term phi 12 upon phi 1, let's suppose it is K1, and here it is phi 21 upon phi 2, it is K2. So if we multiply these K1 and K2, so K1 into K2 is equal to phi 12 into phi 21 upon phi 1 into phi 2, and substituting these values K1 K2 is equal to, this phi 12 is equal to M I2, and phi 21 is equal to M I1, and phi 1 is equal to L1 I1, and this is L2 I2. So cancelling out I2 I2 and I1 I1, we get M2 M square upon L1 L2. Now this K1 into K2 is combinedly known as K square, and this K is coefficient of coupling. So this is coefficient of coupling, and K square is equal to M square upon L1 L2, where we are assuming that these coils are having such a geometry such that their M mutual induction coefficients are equal to each other. So M square is equal to K square L1 L2, and M will be equal to K root of L1 L2. Now the value of K theoretically lies between 0 and 1 and 1 represents the best coupling. The best coupling means that the shared flux is equal to the total flux of any coil. It means that the area of cross section of these coils is same and they are being wounded up on a same core, so that the flux of any one coil is exactly equal to the shared flux to the other coil. So this is best coupling and this is worst coupling or zero coupling. So the maximum possible value of M can be possible when K is equal to 1, and hence it is equal to under root of L1 L2 when K is equal to 1. Now I'll show you that this is the case in which these two coils are being wounded on a same core, and the flux of any one coil is completely linked with the other coil, and hence the value of coefficient of coupling in this case is equal to 1, and it is also known as ideal coupling. Now in this case, in the second case, you can see that any flux which is linked with this coil will not pass through this coil. So there is no coupling and hence the value of K is 0. But in this case, if we say that this is the total flux, then the total flux is not passing through the second coil. You can see that only a part of total flux is passing through the second coil, and hence we can say that K will be less than 1. So this is the significance of K, and I think that the question which are based on this coefficient of coupling are only being asked in JEE Advanced. So it is the topic which is more relevant to JEE Advanced. So read accordingly. Thank you.